how stretchy it is. So soft and spongy, really chocolatey, and above all, it looks absolutely beautiful. Everything we love in a perfect brioche is brought together in this recipe to make this incredible crown brioche. We'll dissolve 5 grams of dry yeast in 100 ml of warm milk, then transfer it to a mixing bowl. We're going to add 500 grams of flour, 5 grams of salt, a tablespoon of vanilla powder, and 150 grams of sugar. We start by mixing all the dry ingredients well. Next, we'll make a well in the center. Of course, you can make your brioche dough with a mixer. Personally, I actually always like to make it by hand. So, in the center of the well, we're going to crack in 2 eggs, then add a vanilla yogurt. The yogurt makes it softer, but if you don't use it, you can just replace it with a little more milk. Next, we'll add the milk and yeast mixture and start mixing well by hand. Here. Once we've managed to bring the dough together a little bit, we're going to add 60 grams of soft butter and continue mixing well until the butter is fully incorporated. Knead well for 5–10 minutes until the dough pulls away from the both sides. Then we can place it on the work surface. As you can see, it's slightly sticky. Next, we're going to oil our hands a little and spread it all over the dough. This will make it easier to handle without having to add flour. Next, we're going to form a big ball with our dough, and then we'll cut it into 2 equal parts. We're going to leave the first ball of dough as it is, put it back in the bowl, cover it with a clean cloth, and let it rise quietly. And the second ball of dough, we're going to add unsweetened cocoa, so we'll sift 15 grams directly on top. 15 grams is about a tablespoon, and we'll mix well until the cocoa is fully incorporated. You can add a little bit of milk to make it easier to mix in. And when it's ready, you'll also cover it with a clean towel. Then we'll let the dough rise for an hour and a half in a warm place. Next, we'll punch down our dough, then flour the work surface and start rolling them out one by one. So I start with the first dough, which is simply vanilla, and I roll it out thinly into a large square. I'll then do the same with the chocolate brioche dough. So we flour the work surface well to prevent it from sticking, and we also flour the top of the brioche to keep it from sticking to the rolling pin. And we're going to roll it out the same way, so we try to roll it out to the same size and shape. Next, we're going to place the 2 brioche doughs on top of each other. If you're a fan of brioche, there are plenty of options on my channel, so feel free to browse my videos. Once the 2 doughs are combined, we'll give it one last touch, and then on the lower part, we'll add a little bit of spread. We'll also add some crushed peanuts, and then gently roll the dough onto itself. We'll leave about 10 centimeters at the end, and using a pizza cutter, we'll cut small strips. Then we'll roll the small strips onto themselves to form 2 colored twists. You'll see, the result will be amazing. It's so simple to make, and it's really beautiful. Once all our twists are done, we'll keep rolling. That's it. Next, we'll place our brioche dough in a ring mold and cover it again with a clean cloth. Let it rise for 45 to 60 minutes in a warm place. Once it has risen well, we'll brush it with a mixture of 1 egg yolk and a tablespoon of milk, and then bake it at 180 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. And see the result for yourself. The brioche is just incredible. It's beautiful to present. And the brioche is ready to be enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the recipe and that many of you will try it. See you soon!